Hi, my name is Shannon Costello and I'm a registered dietitian with Corporate Fitness Works. We're in my home kitchen today getting ready to make some edible confetti cookie dough. This variation of cookie dough is much more nutrient dense than your traditional cookie dough because it uses chickpeas and nut butter to give it the doughy texture while adding protein, fiber, and tons of key nutrients. Not to mention that eating raw cookie dough is also risky as it has uncooked eggs, which can lead to getting a foodborne illness. So this is a safer and healthier option to satisfy your sweet tooth. If you were to look at the food label for a can of cooked chickpeas, you would find that a half cup serving of chickpeas has around 7 grams of protein, 6 grams of dietary fiber, which is considered a great source of fiber, and they're rich in iron, folate, magnesium, potassium, phosphorus, the list goes on. When you're using canned chickpeas, just be sure to drain and rinse them in order to eliminate any added salt or can residue, and that goes for most canned goods. There are 2 other nutrient-dense ingredients in this cookie dough: nut butter and oat flour. You can use any type of nut or even seed butter, so peanut butter, almond butter, cashew, or I'm actually using a sunflower seed butter, which is a great alternative if you have nut allergies. These nut butters are a good source of unsaturated fats, or quote, healthy fats, but they also contain quite a bit of protein themselves. So for example, 2 tablespoon serving of peanut butter has 8 grams of protein. Just be sure to purchase unsalted varieties to reduce your overall sodium intake. Oats are a whole grain, so using this type of flour is going to add some extra fiber and minerals, plus it's much more palatable to eat raw versus the traditional white flour that you'll find in cookie dough. You can easily make your own oat flour by grinding rolled oats in a blender until it reaches this flour consistency. To round out this cookie dough, we'll add a natural sweetener, so you can either use honey or 100% maple syrup, a little bit of pure vanilla extract, a pinch of salt, and I love to add cinnamon into my cookies, so this is optional if you'd like to do that as well. Great flavor. And of course, the fun stuff. You have some dark chocolate chips and the confetti sprinkles. To make the cookie dough, all you need to do is add all the ingredients except for the chocolate chips and sprinkles into a food processor or blender and just blend until smooth. Then transfer it into a separate mixing bowl and fold in the chocolate chips and sprinkles until it's well mixed. And here we have our edible confetti cookie dough. You can taste test and see if you'd like it to be a little sweeter. I always like to start out with less sweetener, so the honey or the maple syrup, because you can always add more. It just has such an intense flavor. Then you can either leave it as a dough and eat it by the spoonful, or you can roll it into single serving bites, which is a great option for on the go, or it's good for portion control, little bite-sized pieces for parties or get-togethers. I recommend refrigerating it for at least an hour before you are to roll it into these balls, just to make it a little less sticky. Also, I like to refrigerate it before even eating as a spoonful, just because it has that refrigerated cookie dough temperature to it, so that's an option as well. But continue to store it in the refrigerator for up to 1 week fresh, or you can freeze it for up to 1 month. Just let it thaw in the refrigerator overnight before eating it. Enjoy!